Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Get ready to let the good times roll because today we are diving into the vibrant world of Mardi Gras. And what better way to celebrate than with a fun and festive mask painting tutorial. Now before we grab our brushes, I want to give you a little taste of the rich history behind this amazing celebration. Mardi Gras, which translates to Fat Tuesday in French, is a carnival celebration that dates back centuries. While many cities celebrate Carnival, New Orleans, Louisiana truly puts on a show like no other. The New Orleans Mardi Gras we know and love today has evolved over hundreds of years, blending European traditions with the unique culture of the city. It is a time of joyous revelry, extravagant parades, and of course those iconic, colorful masks. Think dazzling floats with beads and trinkets tossed to eager crowds. It's a spectacle of music, art, and pure, unadulterated fun. But Mardi Gras isn't just about the parades. It's a cultural explosion that permeates every aspect of New Orleans life during the carnival season. The food is as much a part of the celebration as the parades themselves. From spicy Cajun and Creole cuisine to the sweet taste of king cake, there's a flavor for everyone. Speaking of king cake, this delicious brioche-like cake with its vibrant purple, green, and gold icing is a Mardi Gras staple. Hidden inside each cake is a tiny plastic baby. Whoever finds the baby is crowned king or queen of the party and is responsible for bringing the next king cake. Music is the heartbeat of Mardi Gras. From traditional jazz to brass bands and everything in between, the streets are alive with the sound of celebration. It's impossible not to get caught up in the rhythm and join the party. So as you can see, Mardi Gras is more than just a party. It is a deeply ingrained cultural tradition. And today, we are going to add our own artistic touch to the festivities by creating a stunning Mardi Gras mask. So grab your paint and your brushes, get your creative juices flowing, and let's get started. Laissez la bon temps rouler. Let's let the good times roll. For my mask, I'm using Maron's gold powder and mixing it with their liquid, but there are several different options that will help you within your budget. Now on a flat brush, I'm going through and I'm painting a line above the eyebrows, and I'm doing kind of like a figure 8. So if you're having a hard time and a shaky hand, do the figure 8 around your eyes and just square off the top and the bottom of the mask. I get everything painted in, and I'm going in right over those eyebrows. I'm not even worried about it because the paint will make it look brassy and metallic. But if you need an eyebrow blocking tutorial, I have that listed in the description below. I'm going in with no skill, no reference photo, and I'm going in with this black paint, and I'm creating these small designs to lift up off the mask and to balance out each side, making sure that everything is opaque after the one coat has dried. The best thing to remember when painting is to make everything balanced. So what you do for one side, you do for the other, and this will help you if you're new to painting and you don't have a lot of skill. So I'm just creating small designs and going in with the inner corner because I want my eyes to look dark and black. I don't want anything to come off in between. This is what the mask look like anyway. They create a shadow. So I'm just getting that covered and placing that black and making sure, since I have hooded eyes, that I bring that black over the top. You want to be able to see that black when you're looking straight ahead. I then square off the mask at the bottom, and I go in for some dots that I'm going to use to place the gems. Now for the star of the show for this mask is the center, so I'm going in and placing black into a triangle that will lead it down toward the nose. That will also be connected to the gem that I put into the top, into the center of the forehead. Now I was going for a feather-like design on each side, but you'll see I scratched that later. And with some more gold paint, I'm going in and creating this jewel at the very top and using black to outline it. I then go in with some white, and I'm going in between each design, and I'm balancing out the white against every other element that rises up and off of the mask, as well as the small designs that I placed inside. Now I'm using dots to show you that you can go through and use dots, and you don't have to use gems, and this will give you a gem-like look. But I'm continuing to carry that white over into some more designs that I'm going to feather out using purples and greens. But you can just use white to highlight, but I'm using it to make the other colors show up better. If you want more consistent dots, try using a dotting tool. I'm using white and a dotting tool to go over the other black dots, and this will also be a highlight and look like jewels, but I'm also going around the mask itself to make it look like it has jewels on it. It just separates between the black and the face and gives it more dimension. The idea for my mask comes from me collecting artwork from Andrea Mistretta since I was 13 years old. I've had these posters, and I also have a Mardi Gras girl tattooed on my leg. And now I'm going in with some green and I'm wisping that out over the black and the white, making it look more like feathers. And then with a smaller, thinner brush, I'm doing the same thing with purple to give it that feather-like effect without actually having to draw feathers. And today I'm using Mehron's Paradise color palette for this, and I'm going in and I'm painting and cleaning up the shape of the center to make it connect to the triangle at the bottom. Now back and forth going between purple, dark purple, light purple, and green with my gems. I get that into the center to focus all the way down from the tip of the design to the end, and going back and forth between green and light purple. And these are the Dollar Tree self-adhesive stickers, but if you need to have this on for a long period of time, you may want to put some eyelash glue onto the bottom of the base. Now, in order for that center to stand out and be very recognizable, I'm going in with some gold gems to bust up the color between the purple and the black. And then going around all over the face with those small dots between the white and the black and placing them for balancing this mask. So the gem and the jewels will go from the top and then carry around the top of the mask in several different places onto the temples, around the cheekbone area. So have fun and play with it. It's a design that really loves the gems and the stickers, and so you can make it anything that you want on top of the design that you've already painted. To finish off the eyes, I'm going in with some black eyeliner, and then I'm also going in and taking my black paint to make everything opaque from the eyes. Now make sure that you can see the eye black part that you're painting when you close and you have hooded eyes. And then go in with some green mascara from Glisten Cosmetics and a duochrome body paint by Folklore. I do have a full tutorial and review if you're looking to pick this up and play with it. This has a purple green shift to it, but I'm also adding a little bit of shimmer on the gold so that it matches all the color into the mask, tapping that on the bottom and the upper part of the lip. So here is the final look. I just love everything about Mardi Gras, from the colors, the culture, the food, the music, the people. Some of my favorite things come up out of going to New Orleans and Louisiana when I was a kid, going to Jazz Fest. One of my favorite blues musicians is Tab Benoit. One of my favorite artists who's been commissioned to do the Mardi Gras artwork since the 70s is Andrea Mistretta, and she is responsible for my love of bold makeup and colors. And I think that's what makes the mask and the masquerades and the parties so alluring, is all the embellishments of a mask, from feathers to jewels and other gems and bold colors. So if you are looking to do a mask and you don't have any skills, or you don't want to acquire any brushes or any new supplies, why not hang out and check out this next video where I create a Mardi Gras mask using nothing but a glue gun. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.